On today's Empowerment Thought of the Week, I'm going to share with you a strategy that's going to help you overcome some of the burdens you have in getting certain things achieved in your life. So, for example, there's certain things you want to achieve in your life and just seem to have a hard time getting it started, or once you get it started, to keep it going. And then you see other people, or you know other people, or you see other people that it just seems so easy for them. Well, here's the reason why. And it doesn't matter what area of your life, but primarily here's the reason. It is because of results and process. So on one end, you have the results. See, the person that it seems like it's easy for them, they've gotten to the point where they are no longer focusing on the process. They are now focusing on the result. They also understand that the result is not going to come overnight. But they have a goal. They have a picture. They have a vision of who or where or what they want to be. And whenever the process gets in the way, whenever the process comes in the way, because it does come in the way, they think about the result. And they say yes. And the result and their why says yes, it's worth it. It's worth me going through this to get to that result. So that is a result-driven person. It's not that they don't have doubts. It's not as easy for them, but they look at the results, and the results trumps the process. On the other hand, the other person who's having a hard time achieving the same thing, what's the difference? The difference is that person is focusing on the process and not the result. That person may have a goal, an outcome, but it's not a solid goal. It's not a well-defined goal. It's not a strong enough goal. It's not a strong enough why, because if it was a strong enough why, it would drive them. It would be bigger than the process. So when you have a goal that is not bigger, when you have a why that is not bigger or stronger than the process controls you. So here's what I mean. Let's use going to the gym, for example. Why is it that some people are able to get up at 5 or 5:30 in the morning and go to the gym 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week? Because they have a goal, they have a result that they think about. It's not that it's any easier for them. It's not that it's warmer for them, or their bed is not as warm. They have to go through the same process. But when that kicks in, they think about the result that they're going, and they know this is the process they have to go through. So their whys and their reason and their goal overcome and overpowers the process. And so they get up and they find a way to the gym. Until after a while it just becomes habitual, where no longer the process doesn't get in the way, because this is just who they are, it's just what they do. That's one of the reasons why most people have 21 days breaking an habit, 21, 30 days to develop an habit. Because after that, it becomes habitual. So the first 21 or the first 30 days, you're fighting that process. On the other hand, why is it that someone who knows that going to the gym is going to be beneficial for them, but they don't get up? Or they try to, or they do it for a day or two, but they get back. Why? Because they're thinking about the process. They have to get out there in a nice warm bed. They have to get up an hour and a half earlier than they normally would when they could be sleeping. They have to go outside in the cold. They have to get in the car. They have to drive. They have to prepare their clothes. They have to drive all the way to the gym. When they get to the gym, they sign in. Now they have to find a machine, and people are there with machines, and people are there, and they're being frustrated, and now they have to actually physically work out. And then they have to leave, and they have to drive and get to work. See, they're focusing on all of these things that they have to do. All of these things that they have to do just to go work out. They think about the process. Yes, there may be a result, and they may say, you know what? I would love to be like that, but their why, their reason is not strong enough. It is not strong enough to overcome the process, because the process is what will stop most people. When you think about the things that you have to go through to get the results, and if your why and if your purpose and if your goal is not strong enough, you will say, you know what? It's not worth it. But that person that's doing the thing that you want to do, it's a simple difference. They're focused on the result, and they have a big enough why. They have a big enough goal. They have a big enough purpose that when the process gets in the way, their goal and their why overpowers it, And they do it so often till it becomes habitual, till it's just who they are and what they are. And that's what you have to do. You have to find a goal and a purpose and why that is bigger than the process. It doesn't matter what area of your life. In any and every area of your life, you have to find a why that is going to be bigger than the process, because it's not going to be easy. If you have a worthwhile goal that you're going after, it is not going to be easy. And the process is not going to be easy. So that's why your why and your purpose and your goal has to be bigger and stronger. So therefore, the results, your goal, will overpower it.